What's going on YouTube? Pistol Pete here. So happy holidays. It's almost over now. Just got New Year's left, New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day left, and start of a new year. That's it, guys. So with that being said, I got to get on these blades that Scab sent me to review for their Shade Indonesia blades. So with that being said, absolutely love Shade Indonesia. Shani over there, which is the owner and operator, it just kicks ass at making these freaking awesome, innovative, just freaking fantasy, fictional fantasies, we like to say, blades that are just out of this world, that are just freaking, just awesome designs, just awesome, just crazy, and made of the highest quality. You know, these are like the fantasy knives that you could actually freaking use and trust with your life type of shit. So just awesome, awesome, awesome. So the one I'm going to be doing first and the one I'm going to be doing today is the Trench SOK. So the Trench SOK. Let's start here. Boom. So it does come in this awesome Kydex sheath. It does come with a tech lock. These are okay. I don't mind them. I know some people hate them. You either love them or hate them, you know, put them on your belt. But you know, it definitely has attachment points here, so you can put whatever you want to put on this. You know, want to use it on a pack, or you want to put a different type of a setup on here, leather backing or strapping or something like that. If you want to use leather, it's all up to you on that, right? It is a nice form sheath. This is a used knife. Obviously, the Scabs use it. I don't know who else has reviewed it, so it's not brand new. So, yeah, with that being said, you'll see it's a little bit scraped up, but it's to be expected with a used knife, right? And that shows the quality of the damn knife. If it's been used and passed around and it's still no issues with it, which like this one, then you know it's a freaking badass knife. So it does have a little bit of rattle, the sheath, but I mean, that's to be expected. And this stuff here probably doesn't help, these finger guards, you know, as far as the keeping that Kydex, you know, super tight fitting. I know people could put heat guns and stuff and tighten it up even more, so you could do that. Unless, you know, when you get these brand new, I'm pretty sure this is not going to be this bad. It's going to be probably less than that. But I mean, it does hold it in there. It isn't coming out. I mean, it's a tight hold with that little bit of rattle. But for me, I told you guys the rattles don't bother me out. You know, the 1% that are going to be using special ops, they need to be dead silent, you know, that can fix this. But everyone else that's just playing special ops, that they could fix it too if they want. But to me, it's not a big deal. Let's take a look at this freaking knife, dude. Look at this freaking thing. Absolutely freaking badass. I just love the look of his blades when he does that. He does that long swooping clip. Like I said, again, it gets a little on the fantasy, but it works. It's functional fantasy. Just freaking awesome. His little two divots here, kind of like his trademark too. On this side, you got the Shade Indonesia and the name. This one is made out of 5160 steel. You got this micarta handle scales. It's almost like a green handle, a blackish green. It's hard to tell. They're fat pummel here, all solid freaking metal. Man, I hate to get hit with that damn thing. Fat, generous lanyard there. So you want to strap it to your hand and make sure it doesn't fly anywhere. You got these like divots here for knuckle busting, knuckle protection. You want to smack someone, or you want to do it like traditional knuckle. Boom. Pretty cool though. Pretty cool little setup here. You got this in curve here, which is great for carving and pulling, you know, pulling material. I do like that. It does have a sharpened upper swedge, and it's pretty damn sharp. It's like a 95 to even greater sharpness. It's pretty damn sharp up there. Then you got your razor sharp main edge, and this little belly, little hook right here. It feels pretty damn sharp. So I brought out the tape measure, take some measurements here for you guys, just to see, get everything here. So we'll get the blade length first. You're looking about 8.5 inch blade length. So you got an 8.5 inch blade length. The fattest part of the belly, which would probably be right about there. It's about it's right about 2.5. It's pretty fat belly, 2.5 inch fat belly. You got a handle to the inner circumference here. So you'd have a sub hilt here, which I know a lot of people don't like that because that can create hot spots. We'll see right now when I use it. I'll let you guys know if I feel any hot spots there. Because I know some knives will create hot spots when they have that sub hilt. Let me see. I gotta be careful because this back swedge is sharp. You drop it, and I'm having to take a trip to the emergency, right? So let's see. This one here is you're looking about a 2.5 inch grip around here. The handle length, let's see, from the top to the pommel, you're looking about 6 inches. No, I'm sorry, about 5.5 inches. So about 5.5, a little over 5.5 from here to here. And you're looking at 1/4 inch blade stock. 1/4 inch blade stock. So, man, I'm looking forward to swinging this thing around. It looks like a freaking beast, a killer. Check out the balance. It is yeah, it's gonna be pretty damn handle heavy. So the balance point is about right there, as you can see. So it is a little bit rear of the handle, but this handle's, I mean, it's thick. Look at that. It is full tang construction all the way around. You can see full tang. Just freaking badass. Just badass. Like I said, like just this thing just looks like it feels and looks like a beast. Let's go take this out and bang it around and see how it holds up. Like I start off most of these videos, let's start with a bottle cut. Just a fun thing to do here. Let's see how clean this cuts this little bottle here. Like butter. Like butter. This is a sharp ass knife, dude. See there. Scabber kept this one like a razor. Look at that. See how it goes through some average water hose here. So, gotta be careful with that back and sharpened swedge, man. Because it'll get you. Yeah. It's cutting through it there. That's what's cool about this belly. This belly right here, this little lip right here catches and creates that cut. Not too bad. Let's check that. Let's feather stick that water hose. Yeah, look at that. She is sharp. All right, back at the old this old plum tree. Totally dead, totally dried out. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna make this my war post eventually, but I'm gonna chop some of these branches off, doing some of these videos first. So let's chop this down. It's gonna be a little awkward because it is a little higher than my hand here, but we'll get at it. Let's see how the bad boy chops. Oh yeah. It's getting through it. Look at that. You can hear that. Listen to that. That's dried, hard shit. But, and this is a sharpened back swedge. Let's just give it a whack with this. Even chopping with the back swedge. No damage at all. That's one thing Shaney does awesome heat treat with his 5160, man. He makes this steel, woo! He makes it turn into a super steel. Bam! No issues. Look at that. Flawless edge. No damage at all. Gotta be careful. It's still freaking razor sharp. No issues. Man, it's pretty thick behind the edge too, so I don't feel any warping. I definitely don't see any of that. Beast. Let's do some 4-foot drops and some hard downward throws. See if the handle come loose or anything bends, the tip bends, which I don't think so. This thing's pretty damn thick, robust tip there. And again, this has already been a used knife, right? So I don't know how people review this, and scab doesn't go too easy on them. You know, he puts them through the paces to see how they hold up. So tells you right there, this is going to be a beast, but let's do it. Let's do it. Let's check the balance. Oh man, like an arrow. Yeah, just a beast. All right, let's do a hard downward throw here. Bam, man, that thing is, it sinks in deep because of that nice little acute tip there. Comes to a pretty fine point. Bam, man, that's not bad at all. Sunk in there deep. No tip deformation at all. Straight as an arrow. Man, handle scales nice and tight. Thing's a beast. Let's see how this thing penetrates. I'm gonna hit it right here on the side and see how it penetrates into the log here. Oh wow, man, that sinks in pretty damn deep. I didn't even give it that hard of a hit. Ooh, Yeah, that thing has awesome penetration. Man, it's a good chopper for the size of it, but it is thick. You got to think it is thick, and it is pretty fat belly on there. So yeah, that thing, man, that thing is what a beast. Bam. All right, I have this hard, old, dry, dead log here. Let's chop it in half. Create some kindling. Check out this beast in action. Oh, like butter. Man, flying through it. Bam. Right through it. And surprisingly, no hot spots. I thought this would create a little hot spot, this little area here. No issues there at all. Feels nice and comfortable in the grip when chopping. So far, so good. All right, let's try some batoning. I got a few pieces of logs here. Try to get through them. Again, this is more of a fighter, right? More than a bushcrafter, but you can bushcraft with it, obviously. But it's more of a fighting knife. It has a sharpened back swedge, so it's gonna chew your baton up pretty damn fast. But if you had to do it, can it do it? I think this is gonna answer your question right now. Crack, snap, or pop. Man, this is some hard. Look at right through that knot, that fat knot right there. Whoo, man, straight through it. Let's find another piece. Let's see here. What else can I do? Let me try to do this. This is another little twisted nastiness. Little twisted nastiness. See what it can do here. Woo-wee. Oh yeah. Get that out. Get through it again. And again, that sharpened swedge does not help at all for batoning. But again, like I said, this is a fighter. This is not really meant for batoning. Get some. Well, we're gonna get through it. Don't want none, don't start none. Oh man, look at that. It's almost there. There's some hard, twisted, old shit. It's almost there. Man. Woo, it's making me work. Man, if that's not putting it through the paces, brother, I don't know what is. Look at that. Look at that gnarliness. Woo. Let's check out this blade. Absolutely flawless. Look at that. That's dirt. That's nothing right there is dirt. Absolute. No issues at all. No chips, no rolls, no nicks, no folds. Straight as a freaking arrow, just dirty from wood coloring. What a beast. Man, did I put it through the paces or not? Whoa. All right, now let's see how this bad boy feather sticks here. Make some curlicues. And with that recurve right there too, that helps so much. Keep it in that little area, that little sweet spot you need. And I really don't have that good of wood. My shit's all dry, old shit, but you can see there. That'll start a fire for sure. That's a nice little fire starter. Let's knock that off. Knock it off. Let's see. There we go. All that there is good for starting some shit. That's all falling off. You see there, it's all falling off, but it's doing it. You guys see. You guys see what I'm trying to do. You see that little kindling it's making? Look at that. Is it picking that up? Chopping through it like butter. Just love it. All right, let's give it some throws and see how it goes. We'll see if this sub hill gives me any trouble. I'm gonna try to throw a certain way. I think I'll be able to get around it, but let's check it out. Oh, bam, look at that thing. Damn, I got in there deep too. All right, let's try that again. Back here again. All right. Bring you guys down a little bit. Let's try it again. Man, does throw like an arrow. I think I under rotated that one a little bit. Let's try that again here. Okay, I'm gonna go a little further back here. Bam! Look at that. What a beast. How deep that stuck in. Ugh. My dog always chasing my cat, teasing him. All right. One more time, guys. So usually in my testing and my reviews, I throw it by the blade like this. But since this one has a sharpened swedge, I will not be doing that. I'll end up grabbing it, throwing it, and slicing my hand open. So I don't feel like going emergency today. We'll skip that throw. But when you pinch it like this and throw it, man, it throws like an arrow. It's actually, for being a little bit more weighted in the rear, it still throws very, very well. A little bit over rotation, but not bad at all. Not bad at all. And definitely with all that weight, no tip deformation, straight as a freaking arrow. Just picking that up. Straight as an arrow, no issues at all. Tips pointy as ever. Thing is awesome. Okay, that concludes my review of this trench SOK knife. I would take this in the trenches with me any day, man. This thing is a straight up beast. But you know what? I have a lot of experience with Shade Indonesia blades. Never once had an issue, and I've hard used, reviewed a lot of them. Go back and check my channel out. At least 6 of them at least, and I still have a few more. So I know Shaney does awesome work. Like I said, if you guys want one of these blades or any of his blades, hit him up on his Facebook page or Shade Indonesia, or you can reach him at the website, I believe. I'll put a link right here below to his Facebook page. Just send him a message. Say, hey, which one you want. He'll give you pricing and let you know the lead time and all that stuff. But his stuff is quality. I mean, it's 100% quality. I've never had an issue with any of his blades. Look at this thing. It's freaking beast. I mean, if you want a blade that looks fantasy, that looks like it'd be out of a damn movie, can but handle reality, that's shade stuff, man. It's just awesome, awesome. You see the abuse I put this through. I mean, I freaking baton like crazy. That freaking hard ass twisted log freaking got through it numerous times at the freaking at the log, straight as a freaking arrow. The tip is straight, pointy as freaking ever. No damage at all. I even swung at the tree, that hard ass old tree with a back wedge, no issues. The main edge straight. I didn't do nothing. I swear to God, guys, I didn't touch the edge. I didn't strop it. I didn't do anything. Razor sharp still, no nicks, no folds, no rolls. Like I said, it's pretty thick behind the edge here. And then Cheney's heat treat is just out of this world, man. I don't know how he gets it so perfect. It's just no issues at all, no warping, no chipping, no folding. Like I said, it's just perfect. Um, Other than a few scrapes that you're gonna get at any knife and more, whether it's $1,000 knife or a cheapy knife, which this is right there in the middle, by a little more towards the high end. Um, it's awesome, 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 awesome. Um, Shaney, man, you always outdo yourself with your products, man. This stuff is just badass, freaking badass. Highly, highly recommend this or any of his stuff. Like I said, I never been disappointed. But all right, guys, please like, subscribe, share, and until next knife gun or whatever.